As the country and gospel communities come together to support Guy Penrod, he breaks his silence with an update on his emotional health. The world of gospel and country music had been remarkably silent for weeks. One of the most well-known voices in gospel music, Guy Penrod, was known for his warmth, energy, and constant presence. Thousands of fans wondered why he had abruptly disappeared from the public eye, while other artists discreetly requested updates. Penrod has now finally spoken out after a period of silence that left fans worried and in prayer. After a recent operation, the well-liked performer sent his followers a poignant note informing them on his health and recuperation. Those who have followed his decades-long career have found solace and contemplation in his remarks, which are full of thankfulness, humility, and unshakable faith. One thing emerges as Guy Penrod continues on his road to recovery. His story has always been greater than the stage, despite the breast-in, uncertainty, exhaustion, and quiet days spent recovering. Larger than the lights, larger than the cheers. Chart positions and concert ticket sales cannot quantify the impact his life, voice, and message have had on people. The universe he has poured so much into is now flowing back into him as he navigates one of the most difficult times of his life. His heart is flooded with prayers from the same admirers who once packed arenas to hear him sing. His name is now in the hands of the same congregations that worshipped through his voice. The same fans who found solace in his songs are now providing that solace in return. Receiving this type of love is humble and profoundly healing for a guy whose entire career has been characterized by giving hope, encouragement, music, and testimony. Often, the road to recovery is quiet. It doesn't move in time with the music. It does not keep up with the performance's tempo. It manifests as deep breaths, cautious movements, and leisurely mornings. Unexpected feelings like thankfulness, frustration, introspection, and occasionally dread accompany it. However, Guy made it apparent in his letter that he is not alone, even in silence. A song is being written even when there is no sound. His family has grown to be his pillar of support, steadfast and unflinching, watching after his well-being. They have witnessed the sensitive moments that the general public will never witness, such as the careful movements, the hushed prayers, and the courage to persevere despite physical exhaustion. They are walking this season with him, supporting him when he needs it, and rejoicing in each stride he takes back. And maybe that's why this chapter is so potent. Guy Penrod is well known for singing about faith, but he is now inspiring millions with his way of living. His candor has served as a reminder that even the most powerful voices occasionally need a break. Even the most resilient hearts require assistance. Even the most ardent believers encounter challenges that put their bravery to the test. But one thing never changes: Guy's appreciation. Thank you to his physicians. Thank you to his family. Thank you to his supporters who never stop encouraging him. He is grateful to God for lifting him to the top of every mountain and carrying him through every valley. His message reverberates like a calm but firm chorus as he continues to heal. Healing is taking place. Strength is coming back. Your prayers are being answered. And it won't just be a show when Guy Penrod returns to the stage one day, microphone in hand and voice raised in adoration. It is going to be a testament, a triumph, a reminder that storms enhance purpose rather than stifle it. One truth is paramount till that time comes. The tale of Guy Penrod is not yet complete. It's just getting ready for its next lovely chapter. A much-needed update from a favorite artist, Penrod, received an immediate and overwhelming response when he shared his update on social media. Prayers, well wishes, and messages of support from all across the world poured into the comments. Only a highly esteemed artist could provoke such an outpouring. Penrod was candid about his recent surgery in his message. He confirmed that the procedure was successful, a news that greatly relieved his audience, even though he refrained from disclosing many particular medical specifics in favor of encouragement and thanks. Even while the surgery went well, he was equally clear that he still had a long way to go before reaching full strength. He stated, "This season has reminded me of the importance of slowing down, listening to my body, and letting God and the people around me help me heal. I am appreciative of all the love, prayers, and messages. You are unaware of how much you have carried me." His statements were humble, reflecting the same character that he has carried throughout his career. Sincere, grounded, and close to his supporters. Recognizing the path to recovery, medical professionals frequently stress that recovering from surgery can be difficult, particularly for artists whose voices, endurance, and mobility are vital components of their livelihood. Singers frequently go through healing periods that call for rest that is well controlled, strict control over voice rehabilitation of the body, adjustment of the mind and emotions, a robust network of support. The days and weeks following surgery can be uncomfortable, exhausting, and emotionally vulnerable, even if everything goes as planned. In his update, Penrod accepted these facts and explained that he is concentrating on self-care, patience, and relying on his religion, family, and doctors. Additionally, he urged supporters to remember that healing takes time, a warning that profoundly affected many of his followers. According to people close to Penrod, he is taking his recuperation seriously behind the scenes. He is taking more time off, modifying his schedule, and respecting the physical limits he previously pushed while performing. The gospel and country community reacts with love. The harmony of the music industry is most evident during times like this. Prominent musicians and business veterans publicly expressed their support for Penrod within hours of his declaration. Posts commemorating Penrod's influence were shared by worship leaders, country music performers, Southern gospel quartets, and gospel luminaries. In addition to his voice, many talked about his gentle, modest, sincere, and faith-filled personality. On X, a well-known gospel trio wrote, "Many of us have found solace in Guy Penrod's music during trying times. It's our turn to encourage him now." Additionally, a country music performer said, "He is a priceless asset to country and Christian music. We are all praying for him to regain full strength." This broad reaction demonstrates the extent to which Penrod has left his impact. His influence transcends genre boundaries. For many years, his voice and message have motivated audiences, families, and believers worldwide. A career based on heart, humility, and unwavering faith. As the lead vocalist for the Gaither vocal band, one of the most prestigious groups in Southern gospel history, Penrod first gained widespread notoriety. He rapidly became a fan favorite thanks to his strong baritone, distinctive long hair, and imposing stage presence. Penrod recorded the following while he was a member of the Gaither vocal band: albums that have won awards, live performances that are sold-out, appearances in numerous Gaither homecoming videos, concerts that are televised worldwide. His voice grew to be associated with gospel, comfort, serving as a foundation for songs that combine storytelling, worship, and intense emotion. Penrod began a prosperous solo career after leaving the Gaither vocal band, fusing inspirational, gospel, and country music into a distinctively cozy and soulful sound. His musical endeavors, such as Breathe Deep, Worship, and Blessed Assurance, demonstrated not only his remarkable singing prowess, but also his profound spiritual beliefs. Penrod consistently delivered the same degree of authenticity at hundreds of events, ranging from big outdoor spaces to little chapels. His singing was frequently compared by fans to being prayed for through music. Even in the midst of a challenging recuperation season, that genuineness is still evident. The spiritual and emotional teachings of healing Penrod did not hold back when acknowledging in his speech how emotionally taxing the healing journey has been. He stressed that healing is more than just physical. It also calls for patience, mental fortitude, humility, and spiritual stability. He talked of times when, like many artists, he had to let go of his urge to move forward and instead give himself permission to relax. Penrod acknowledged that his family's support, introspection, and prayer were the main things that got him through the most trying times. He penned, "Every song you've performed in my honor, every message, every prayer, everything aids in my recovery. It serves as a reminder that I'm not doing this alone." Fans who have personally dealt with illness, surgery, or emotional turmoil found great resonance in his words. Penrod's update was described as comforting, honest, and full of hope by those who reacted with their own tales of recovery. Supporters take action with their support. Fans of Guy Penrod have always been renowned for their dedication, and this time they showed it in remarkable ways. In the United States, fan clubs organized online gatherings for prayer campaigns to get well, fans singing his songs in video compilations, cards and letters sent to his residents and management, social media memorials containing pictures, recollections, and words of support. In an effort to express support, one fan club even started a Sing for Guy challenge, asking fans to record themselves singing one of Penrod's songs. Event hosts and concert organizers also reacted promptly. Many people contacted Penrod's team to let them know that they were prepared to rearrange events, change dates, or modify schedules so the singer could concentrate on his recovery without worrying about losing their commitments. A promoter revealed, "His well-being comes first. His admirers will hold out. They adore him too much to refuse." Why Guy Penrod is so important to so many. Penrod embodies a rare combination of spiritual foundation, humility, and vocal power. Weddings, worship sessions, funerals, festivities, and times of personal suffering have all featured his music as the soundtrack. His songs have very relatable themes: the constancy of God, strength in a weakness, grace during challenging times, hope for those who are dejected, relief from the pain. These themes now reflect Penrod's personal experience. He is demonstrating to his audience what perseverance, faith, and thankfulness look like in real life as he faces surgery and rehabilitation, living the principles he has sang for decades. The path ahead, a hopeful future. Even though Guy Penrod's recuperation may take some time, it was evident from his update that he is optimistic. He is appreciative. He is also adamant. Physicians stress that recovery from surgery is a slow process that needs to be respected. Penrod admitted this and assured supporters that he wouldn't rush his recuperation. He said, "When my body and the Lord tell me it's time, I'll go back to the stage." Until then, supporters keep sending encouraging words, letters, and prayers. Penrod is still resting, recovering, and having faith in the process. In conclusion, more than just a statement, Guy Penrod's recent health update serves as a potent reminder of the man behind the music. Fans have been heartened by his candor, modesty, and trust that he is getting better despite the difficulties that come with surgery. He has always lived by this reality, which is reflected in his message. Strength comes from facing adversity with faith, patience, and love, not from avoiding it. One thing is clear: while he continues to heal, Guy Penrod will continue to speak to the world. His message, his voice, and his soul will resurface, stronger, more profound, and more motivating than before. Millions of people are supporting him till that day, one note at a time, and praying for him to return to full health.